Hey bass and fans, I'm just caught and I'm going to release this nice bass. He came out of a bunch of pads right over here. All right buddy, take it easy. All right, Luigi here from iBassin, and I'm going to show you one of the easiest ways of fishing lily pads. Now everybody wants to fish frogs or punch, but if you have a person who's new to fishing, you have a kid, doesn't got a lot of power, got a person who's not really great with a bait caster, no worries. One of the easiest ways to do it is with a Neko rig. People call them Neko rigs. I do not know why. It's called Neko, it means a cat. I don't know why it's called a cat rig. So standard wacky rig, but they have a weight. Now most of the nail weights are Neko rigs. Weights, they're super light. You got to find something heavy. Now, oh, lost it. I like concrete nails. They're not as heavy as you can get. There is a lot of heavier ones. But, and I got a video on how to make your own Neko rigs weights using the weight. Using that as a weight, the concrete nails. Now, there's a lot of different wacky rig hooks that are weedless. Some are really big. I'm not a fan. Try to find the small ones. Some have little wire ones. I really try to avoid those. I like the nylon. Don't get the one with the loop. We got, actually come on iBassin, we got a lot of videos, and and on the blog there's lots of information on what kind of hooks to use. Now, why would I use this other than a flipping jig or a craw or a regular senko? The nail weighted senko or Neko rig on spinning, believe it or not, on spinning, I like colored braided line. This is 40. This is Yozuri. Also, I use the Maxima yellow. Because this one's blue, I didn't even camouflage it with a marker. But the neat thing is, you can throw this anywhere. That little weight will go through the smallest crevice between the pads. If there's matted grass, which means it's a more likely spot to hook a big fish, this thing will punch through it really simply. It's much more effective than something gigantic. Probably the only other way I've seen this presented better is with a Tokyo rig, but a Tokyo rig's a whole different contraption, and sometimes it doesn't come through the grass as well as you want. A wacky rig senko, you decide which brand you want. I like the original senko, and I'm a big fan of the Yum. The Yum is really durable, they're inexpensive, and they have really good colors. Again, put the nail weight in, shot of glue. You need glue or this thing will come off every time. Use a stout hook. Now, these ones are from Japan. I can't remember what company this one is, but the gauge of steel is really thick, and I'll give you some close-ups on this. Don't go super light, but you just bend it out. And if you go through pads, so if you're a co-angler and you got a pro who's just kind of hogging the front, you start throwing this, be prepared to catch fish. How do I know it works? Because a fish with a lot of kids, and I give some charitable trips away, and I always have a couple people who've never fished, and we go fish the pads and they're looking like, whoa, what's going on? The guy who bought, or the person who bought the trip wants to always fish frogs, and I say, don't worry, you use this, you'll fish your friend, and they always do. So you're looking for a good way of fishing heavy grass, especially pads. Don't forget the Neko rig. You will have to modify it to make it heavy cover friendly, but it's a great way of catching a lot of big fish, especially pressured fish, and especially in clear water. I'm Luigi DeRose, we're iBassin. Please subscribe, put your comments, we'll see you soon.